In the high-stakes world of global automaking, General Motors is making bold moves that are reshaping its identity and future. The Detroit giant, once defined by roaring V8s, is now making a full-throated commitment to an all-electric future, a strategy both daring and risky. GM is investing billions, retooling factories and reimagining its lineup to lead the electric vehicle revolution. Under CEO Mary Barra, GM is betting big on rapid EV adoption, diverging sharply from more cautious competitors. This isn't just about new cars, it's about redefining mobility and signaling a profound change in America's industrial heartland. GM's all-in approach challenges the status quo, setting a new pace for the industry and leveraging its scale to build a foundation for future growth. The company's bold Gambit is a comprehensive blueprint for survival and leadership in an industry undergoing its most profound transformation since the assembly line. GM's shift from gasoline to electric vehicles is a monumental undertaking, fundamentally altering its business and reshaping the very core of its identity. For over a century, GM has been synonymous with the internal combustion engine, powering millions of vehicles across the globe. Now, the company is embarking on a journey that will redefine not just its products, but its entire approach to mobility and innovation. The company is retooling historic plants like Factory Zero to produce next-generation EVs, symbolizing irreversible change. These factories, once dedicated to building gas-powered icons, are now at the forefront of a technological revolution, where every bolt and circuit represents a step toward a cleaner future. By committing to an all-electric future, GM is positioning itself as a leader in the fight against climate change and aligning with stricter regulations and consumer demand for sustainability. This bold vision is not just about compliance but about seizing the opportunity to shape the next era of transportation. The Ultium battery platform is at the heart of this transformation, enabling a wide range of vehicles and driving down costs through standardization. Its flexible architecture allows GM to build everything from compact cars to full-size trucks, all powered by advanced, efficient batteries. This investment signals GM's intent to build a sustainable, profitable EV business from the ground up. Billions are being poured into new facilities, research and partnerships, all aimed at ensuring GM's place at the forefront of the electric revolution. The transition requires massive capital, workforce retraining, and a willingness to embrace new skills and technologies. Thousands of employees are learning to work with high-voltage systems and digital platforms, preparing for a future where software is as important as steel. And new supply chains for critical materials must be established, ensuring a steady flow of lithium, cobalt, and other essential resources. GM is forging global partnerships and investing in sustainable sourcing to secure the raw materials needed for millions of EVs. GM is tackling these challenges by proving its EVs deliver not just efficiency, but also performance and cutting-edge tech. From lightning-fast acceleration to advanced driver assistance systems, these vehicles are designed to excite drivers and redefine expectations. The great transition from combustion to kilowatts is GM's only path forward to secure its leadership in the 21st century. As the world accelerates toward electrification, GM's bold transformation is not just a response to change, it's a declaration of intent to lead the future of mobility. GM's electric vehicle sales are surging, marking a pivotal moment in the company's transformation from a traditional automaker to a leader in the electric revolution. Over the past year, GM has seen a remarkable uptick in demand for its EVs, reflecting both shifting consumer preferences and the company's aggressive push into electrification. With its U.S. market share doubling to 12% by the end of 2024, GM is solidifying its position as the nation's second-largest EV seller, right behind Tesla. This rapid growth is not just a number, it's a sign that GM's strategy is resonating with American drivers, and that the company is becoming a formidable competitor in the EV space. This impressive momentum is driven by a deliberate and well-timed product rollout. Models like the Cadillac Lyriq have seen their sales triple, capturing the attention of luxury buyers who want both performance and sustainability in their next vehicle. Meanwhile, new mass-market EVs like the Chevrolet Equinox are making electric driving more accessible to families and everyday commuters, helping GM reach a broader audience. The next-generation Bolt is also expanding accessibility, offering an affordable entry point for those looking to make the switch to electric without compromising on range or features. GM's expanding portfolio is designed to compete directly with gasoline vehicles on both price and functionality. With government incentives making EVs even more attractive, GM is positioning itself to win over drivers who might have hesitated before. Improved battery production through the Ultium Cells joint venture is alleviating bottlenecks and enabling higher output, ensuring that supply can keep up with growing demand. Vertical integration gives GM control over its supply chain, a key advantage in a volatile industry where disruptions can quickly derail progress. This control helps GM manage costs and maintain steady production. The company is pushing forward with new launches, including electric versions of its most iconic luxury nameplates such as the Cadillac and Hummer, blending heritage with cutting-edge technology. Maintaining this momentum will require successful launches of upcoming models, as well as flawless execution in manufacturing and marketing. Continued consumer appeal in a crowded and competitive market will be crucial, as more automakers enter the EV space and buyers have more choices than ever before. GM's surging sales and broadening lineup show its electric charge is gaining real power, setting the stage for a new era in American automotive history. GM's bold financial moves are fortifying its position and signaling confidence to investors. A $10 billion stock buyback and a 33% dividend increase show GM can reward shareholders while funding its EV transition. Strong profits from traditional trucks and SUVs provide the cash flow needed for multi-billion-dollar EV investments. This financial strength gives GM an edge over EV-only startups and allows it to weather industry cycles. GM's disciplined approach extends to its EV business, adjusting rollout pace to align with market demand and profitability. The company aims to make its electric portfolio profitable on its own merits, not just through volume. This mature, balanced strategy strengthens GM's financial fortress for the challenges ahead. GM has recently outperformed its rivals, with vehicle sales surging 16.7% in early 2025, marking one of the most impressive growth spurts in the automotive industry this year. This surge is not just a number, it's a reflection of GM's ability to anticipate market trends and deliver what customers want. GM is outpacing both Ford and Stellantis, not only in sales, but also in customer loyalty and brand perception. While its competitors face challenges in adapting to shifting consumer preferences, GM has managed to stay ahead of the curve. This success is driven by a dual strategy, dominating profitable SUV segments, where demand remains strong and margins are high, while aggressively expanding its EV lineup to capture the rapidly growing electric vehicle market. GM's new EV models are attracting both loyal customers and first-time buyers. GM's market agility and clear commitment to a pure EV path have set it apart from the competition, allowing it to respond quickly to regulatory changes and consumer demand. This is especially notable when compared to competitors like Toyota, which still leans heavily on hybrids and has been slower to embrace full electrification. While some rivals struggle with the EV transition, facing production delays and uncertain strategies, GM's disciplined capital allocation and pragmatic rollout have earned praise from analysts and investors, boosting confidence in the company's long-term vision. The company's unwavering focus on battery electric vehicles, supported by significant investments in battery technology and infrastructure, even as it introduces some plug-in hybrids for regulatory reasons, demonstrates strategic clarity and flexibility in a changing landscape. GM's robust business model is designed to thrive in a variety of market conditions, with or without heavy government mandates, ensuring the company's resilience, regardless of policy shifts. By building a resilient, adaptable company that can pivot as needed, GM is pulling ahead of the pack, setting new benchmarks for innovation and operational excellence. Its ability to outperform is a testament to bold vision, disciplined execution, and a willingness to embrace change. GM's strategy is winning both in the marketplace and on Wall Street, positioning the company as a true leader in the next era of mobility. GM's all-electric ambitions face political headwinds, especially with the possibility of a second Trump administration. Trump's criticism of EVs and threats to roll back incentives like the $7,500 tax credit pose real risks to GM's investments. Proposed tariffs on imports, especially vehicles made in Mexico, could disrupt GM's supply chain and make key models unaffordable. Political pressure and uncertainty complicate GM's planning, forcing it to defend its vision against shifting policies. The elimination of subsidies could slow EV adoption, making GM's bet on rapid transition even riskier. GM must now focus on making its EVs appealing and cost-effective without relying on government support. Navigating these squalls requires strategic flexibility and foresight. The Trump factor is now a critical variable in GM's long-term equation for success. GM's leap into electrification is powered by profits from its best-selling trucks and SUVs. This cash flow funds EV and autonomous vehicle investments, giving GM stability that pure-play EV startups lack. The challenge is electrifying its most profitable segment, full-size trucks, where traditional buyers remain skeptical. GM is carefully managing its product lifecycle, keeping ICE models competitive while ramping up EV production. Delaying some EV plant reopenings shows GM's disciplined, profit-focused approach. This balancing act ensures the ICE business supports the EV transition until it can stand alone. Leveraging today's profits to build tomorrow's electric fleet is the central pillar of GM's strategy. GM is building a business model designed to thrive regardless of political winds. By developing EVs that win on performance, tech, and cost, not just subsidies, GM is outpacing political uncertainty. Profits from traditional vehicles provide a buffer, allowing GM to adjust its EV investments if policies shift. The company's focus on making EVs profitable without incentives is key to its resilience. GM's strategy is anchored in long-term trends like sustainability and battery innovation, not just short-term politics. By building a flexible, financially sound foundation, GM is prepared for any scenario. Its dynamic approach is designed for all seasons, capable of navigating both supportive and hostile policy environments. In conclusion, GM's bold strategy is a fundamental reshaping of its enterprise, designed for long-term leadership. Massive investments in Ultium, a commitment to electrification, and disciplined financial management show a clear vision. GM's unique blend of legacy strength and innovation gives it an edge over both slow-moving rivals and under-resourced startups. By funding its transition with profits from traditional vehicles and aiming for unsubsidized EV profitability, GM is insulating itself from policy swings. The company's focus on product excellence and business fundamentals underpins its confidence. GM's bold moves today are positioning it to lead the electric revolution, not just survive it. Its audacious bet on an all-electric future is a calculated move to define the next century of mobility.